Hey everybody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We are here for another run of the Watcher. The Watcher's just my main character right now. I wouldn't say it's my favorite character, but it is becoming my maybe most played character. I love the Silent. But right now we're running the Watcher. I like the Watcher vibe right now. Do we start kind of with the same thing? Enemies in your next combat have 1 HP. Take 21 damage, choose a rare colorless card. Let's do that. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card into your hand. I can't say I've ever used magnetism. That's also a little hard to play with the 2 energy. Transmutation, add X random colorless cards into your hand. They cost 0. That with Diva form would kind of be crazy, man. If we got Diva form running for a couple turns and then we ran Transmutation, that of course is like way in the future. Like I'm thinking of future possibilities and universes, and it all runs upon us getting Diva form. But this at the start of your turn, add just a random colorless card into your hand is kind of nice. I mean, let's stick with magnetism just to keep it a little simple, and then we'll start here. I just think transmutation would be it would get a little too hectic to look at. I'm going to try to go a little faster here just because watching my other videos, I was definitely a slowpoke, Can you really blame me? I mean, it's a tough game to play and talk at the same time. Like, I still to this day really haven't played too many strategy games, so I'm still getting used to it. I've always been more of a like a Fallout turn your brain off type of gamer, I guess you could say. Think about it the least type of gamer. I do play like Civilization from time to time. This is a little annoying, I'm not going to lie. I don't like the way that this is going. We're kind of just going to need to shell out some damage. He's getting a little too powerful. But Civilization, I would always just play on the lowest difficulty. Just because, alright, this is getting like actually really annoying. Just because I don't like losing, to be honest. Losing angers me to no end. At least this first fight is over. I don't know, like, the fact that you struggle that much with the first fight is a little concerning, but it's okay. I love a wallop. Like, this is the type of thing we needed last run, honestly, was something that shells out some damage, but at the same time, you gain block from it. Last run was just, it just wasn't meant to be, man. We were not getting the type of cards that we needed and the type of attacks that we needed, and ultimately, as per usual, I lost on the second floor boss. So we'll see if this run goes a little bit differently. We'll check it out. We'll be patient. We'll pick the right cards. We'll do the best we can. At the end of the day, that's all you can do, right? So I think we kind of like just almost knock you out and then give me 10. But yeah, the Watcher I think right now is my favorite character. There's obviously the Ironclad, the Silent, the Defect, which I think I've played the least of, but I do enjoy that character quite a bit. I liked that turn a lot. That like tickled my fancy quite a bit there. Bowling Bash is just good for the first floor, because if we run into something like there's a room with like 6 slimes in it, Bowling Bash goes pretty hard in that room because it does 7 damage for each enemy in combat. Obviously here it would only do 7 because, there's one fucking guy, but it can go hard from time to time. Let me do we got to start shelling out some damage. Let's not fall into the same trap that we did last run, you know what I mean? I think we got to be a little bit more aggressive, throw some more attacks out there. I've yet to play Magnetism. It's honestly just kind of a hard card to play, right? I should have just played Defend, right? That would have been the smart thing. he had 6 block, I was going to attack for 6. I really didn't think about that one, unfortunately. We definitely erupt, and then you're cooked. It's Jover for you. Protect, I love Protect. Protect is what was really keeping us alive, honestly, for as long as we did last run. Can't afford a relic. I don't really particularly want Discovery. Swivel's not bad, but Meditate is also not bad. Meditate is very nice. You put a card from your discard pile into your hand and retain it. Enter Calm. It just allows you to manipulate what you're using every turn so much more. I mean, honestly, I keep saying it for like everything, but if we had that last run, man, I think we would have been cooking something up that's pretty good. See, this guy is tough because he does a lot of damage. So I think we're gonna wallop Strike, but then also Meditate to put us in calm, but also draw Wallop so we can potentially rage. I'm sorry, not rage. I'm too obsessed with God of War. Wrath, and then Wallop, and then of course we don't draw Wrath. So what the fuck am I thinking? Anyway, I think we run Wallop anyway. That way we get some free block, and then we just do Bowling Bash for 7. Wish I could do a little bit more there, but this guy just scales to no end, and soon he's going to be doing quite a bit of damage. So I think we just need to enter Wrath right now. And see, I never know when to run a defend on this guy, because if I do 5 block, he has 12. Now he goes up to 6. Okay, so we're taking 11. I mean, it's like 1 less than we would have just straight up. So I guess it is what it is. But see, now he's doing 48. Let's do 14. Okay, thank God. That's a risky elite on floor 1. Darkstone Periopt. Don't know what the fuck that word is. Periopt. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Honestly, that's kind of lit. I need to remember that because there is a relic that will give you like a curse or like a couple curses. Vault is nice. Take an extra turn. Prey is nice, but the insight gets a little annoying. It allows you to draw some more. Empty Fist is just good overall. Let's do Vault. Take an extra turn after this one. It is cost of 3. So it's like, on 3 energy, it's like, okay. I mean, I'm using my 3 energy to just end my turn. But it is useful because you essentially just draw an entire new deck of cards. Not deck, but hand of cards. Let's rest. No, we're not going to rest. We need to be more aggressive. Like I said, we need to be more aggressive. Making that 2 solves some problems for sure, because you can like enter Wrath and then Vault, and then hopefully on the following turn like draw some attacks. What do we got going on here? We're risking it for the biscuit. We might be flying too close to the sun, but I don't think that's possible on the first floor. Future cardboard boards have 1 addition. That's such a great relic. Oh my god. I hope we do good. We are going to rest. So I'm feeling a little bit more like there's potential for this run now that we got some good relics in the oven. So we'll see, man. We'll see what we can do. Let me hit you. I want to get rid of you, definitely. We're not like, we'll do that, I guess, and then I just want to kind of get rid of you as soon as possible. So I've been a little bit more aggressive with the Miracle as well. Just to get that extra attack out there. I'm taking a bit of a different approach if you couldn't tell. I think what we do here is we do Bowling Bash on you. I'm going to run my first Vault to see what kind of cards I can get here. And then I don't like that. We'll just defend, and meditate, and Vault Exhausted. I forget that card exhausts. We have yet to play Magnetism. I don't know if I'm really feeling that. Wallop is always just a nice card to have back. Alright, so we're taking 2 damage. Like I said, I think my favorite character might be the Silent, just because I've had the most success with that character. Let's strike you, and then wallop you, and then that's kind of it. The Silent I've had the most success with. I've gotten to Ascension 2, I think, with the Silent, as opposed to only Ascension 1 with the Watcher, and that was on my phone. As you can see, we'd be doing Ascension right now, but I have yet to have such a successful run on my computer with the Watcher. But who knows, man? This could be that run. I like the early stuff we got going on right now. I think we're on a better trajectory than we were the last run. Picking from 7 cards now is great. I like Empty Body, but I also like I'm just love crescendoing. I love crescendo. I love retaining that and being like, all right, this turn we're wrathing. So give me that. I don't care. It might not be the most popular card. I'm so sorry if you disagree with my strategy here, but I don't care. You know what I mean? An Energy Relic would be very good, so the Vault is a little bit more playable. Why don't we run magnetize me, you know, and then we'll defend. I will use a Miracle to shell out a strike. I would love to kill you because I don't like money being taken from me particularly. I don't think anybody likes that. Madness. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0. If it did the Protect, that'd be... Oh my god, this game actually listens sometimes, man. It's crazy. The problem is we can't do much else, because then that will turn into 20, and then... I think we go for it. I think we just go for it. Because next turn, I think our big attacks are coming up. And we take 8 here. We take it like a champ. We thug it out. And then next turn, we make sure we dispose of you. Oh, Apotheosis. Let's dispose of you. And then we don't lose any money. I think I played that pretty well. I think that was the right move there. Third Eye is great. Empty Fist is great. I'll take an Empty Fist for right now. A Third Eye later on would hit very hard for sure. Would be very clutch. Question mark. What do we got? I will heal for sure, and then we will probably heal at the campfire before the boss. Probably my least favorite boss is this thing, just because it's annoying. Do I magnetize? Do I magnetize myself right now? I think I do more so like a strike, and then a strike, and then a Miracle, and vault me into the next turn to see what kind of stuff I can cook here. Definitely a Protect, and then just damage. Not bad. Gotta get rid of this big slime here. You're attacking again. I don't really like that, but that would turn into... Yeah, I like this. We would get 18 block and only take... Oh, we interrupted him. I forgot about that. We're splitting him. Very good, very good. I wish I split them at a lower kind of HP, and that's quite a bit of damage coming in. But we can get rid of one of you at least, and then taking 14 head on, man, you know, it's not ideal. It's definitely not the best, but it perfectly works out in the end. You know, just trust your process. Follow-up is good. Let's rest up. Again, I mean, you know, there's controversy out there that I'm a coward for always resting most of the time at campfires. Maybe that's why I'm not too successful at the game. It's very possible. But, who knows? What do we do here, man? Because we could I say we wallop and then meditate almost. Wallop, meditate, and then we draw wallop back and then see what we get. This is just my least favorite boss. The 5x6 hurts big time, but I get 9 there. Definitely run the ritual. Caw me, if you will. And then do we just... I almost want to say... Do we vault right now? Or do we do that later? Let's set ourselves up right now to vault and see what we can cook up here. Because we could shell out some more damage here. We could... We lost the block. Oh. Well, we could protect, and then we could empty fist. We gain 2 energy, and then we could follow up, and then strike, and then defend. So it ends up being not too bad. I love when I can then... I just randomly... Like, it randomly all makes sense. I'm like, what am I going to do now? But then it kind of, like, randomly all adds up. I'm going to magnetize just to get that power out there, and then I'm going to strike just to get you below 200 at the very least. Get you into some form that I can potentially kill you. The problem again, man, is just the low damaging cards. I mean, it might be even worse than last run if we're being real here. Jack of all trades, add 1 random colorless card into your hand. Impatience, if you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2. Unfortunately, you know, this is one of those... Well, we can keep that circulating in the deck. Do we crescendo possibly? I think we crescendo. I'm gonna be real. That gives us 24. And then we can't do anything else. So, but I think we'll be okay because we are scaling from the caw, the ritual. We're gaining strength. We're doing 22 here. 1 artifact negates a debuff. I don't know that. I think this guy, I don't even know if he does a debuff. But protect. Wow. Protect gets us to 12, which is perfect. Wow. I guess give me an artifact. As far as I know, this thing does not do a debuff. The burns are gonna start getting annoying. We'll apply some weak. Bowling bash. I think we're looking okay here. I should have did eruption, shouldn't I? Let's not exit the stance for sure. And just hope we can draw some good attacks next turn. Staying in Wrath is definitely very, very risky, but we could like strike here and then wallop, which covers us, and then Flash of Steel. And then now we have, I mean, I think this is wrapped up. I think 99% chance. If you know, there was one of those ESPN chances of winning things here, it would be, yeah, it'd be 100%. So what do we need? We definitely need that. A diva form. See, I should have trusted my gut at the beginning, because then we would have had that crazy transmutation type of thing going on. This, however, I have never ran a Omega build before, and I was looking at it the other day, and I like the idea of that, especially because we can cut down on our deck. We have Vault, which could get us, if we get the beta out there, we play this card, then beta gets shuffled into your draw pile. We Vault, then we beta, then we... Wow. Yeah, then we vault, and then we beta. If this is all adding up to you and makes sense, perfect. We're going with alpha, is what I'm trying to say. Then we'll crack open this chest, and I usually take this, no longer Smith, but then Slaver's Collar, Velvet Choker. I think Velvet Choker actually works, though, for an Omega build, because Omega does 60 or 50 damage or something every turn once you play it. So once you have that going, I mean, I don't know that there's a need to play more than 6 cards, per turn. I would like to upgrade some of my cards, and then only having gaining energy during boss and elite combats, gain energy at the start of your turn. I like having energy throughout everything, so we're going to go with the Velvet Choker. We're going to get a little choked up, and we're going to get a little velvet. But I will end that here. We'll pick up on floor 2 next time. Hopefully we make it further than the last run, but if you like this video, leave a like, and I will see you next time.